In today's Health Alert, guacamole, diced vegetables, and salsa at Kroger, along with dozens of boar's head deli meat products, being recalled due to concerns of bacterial contamination. Our chief health editor, Dr. Nandi, is here to explain what Listeria is, Doc, and how dangerous it can be.
Yeah, we love boar's head, so, I was surprised, right? So Listeria is a bacteria that can be found in many places in our environment, such as our soil, groundwater, and animal feces. Now, Listeria monocytogenes is a specific species of Listeria and most commonly associated with foodborne illnesses in humans. Now, people who eat foods contaminated with Listeria can develop listeriosis, a serious infection. Now, the most common foods that cause listeriosis include deli meat. Simon always loves deli meat, so he's upset about that. Hot dogs, fresh fruit and veggies, and unpasteurized dairy products. Unfortunately, once Listeria is in a food processing facility, it can be tough to eliminate. That's the bad news. Now, any food that touches a contaminated surface can spread the germ, and vice versa. Contaminated food can also spread the bacteria to surfaces like your countertop or fridge drawer.
So how dangerous can Listeria be to your health? We hear about it all the time. And how do we protect ourselves?
Right, that's a big question, right? So Listeria can be dangerous, and the CDC estimates that in the U.S., Listeria, Glenda, is the third leading cause of death from foodborne illnesses. A lot of people don't know that. Now, those most at risk includes older adults, 65 and older, individuals with weakened immune systems, and those who are pregnant. It's not dangerous for others who have a healthy immune system on the whole. Now, if Listeria causes an intestinal illness, symptoms like diarrhea, fever, nausea, vomiting will develop within 24 hours, can last 1 to 3 days. However, some folks will develop what's called invasive illness. This is more serious. It means the bacteria has spread beyond the intestines, and this is when it can become very dangerous. So it's important to listen here. Serious signs include a stiff neck, confusion, loss of balance, flu-like symptoms, and seizures. An invasive illness during pregnancy, well, it can lead to miscarriage, stillbirth, premature delivery, and even death in newborn babies. For at-risk groups, they can develop sepsis, meningitis, encephalitis, serious infections of the bloodstream and the brain. Now, among non-pregnancy related invasive illnesses, about 87% require hospitalization. And while treatment usually involves antibiotics, 1 in 6 patients do not survive, which is this is serious, right? So if you purchase recalled items, please throw them out or return them to the store. If you or your loved one develop symptoms to Listeria infections, it's best to contact your doctor, especially if you've consumed any recalled products.
Yeah, protect your daughter and your son. What should people do to protect themselves?
Yeah, really important. To lower your risk of an infection, cook foods to a safe temperature using a food thermometer, as this can kill the bacteria. Also, wipe down surfaces after preparing food and rinse fruits and veggies before serving or eating, although please know that no washing method, right, can remove all the germs. Lastly, be sure to wash your hands, right, before, during, and after handling food. So this is serious, and we'll keep an eye on this.
All right, Doc, appreciate that.
Hey, my pleasure.
Thank you so much. Good to see you.
Always.
And if you have a health question for the good doctor, you can email him, Dr. Nandi, at askdrnandi.com, or send it to us on Facebook or X. We'll get it right to him.